Well, hey there people. Well, today I'm going to be replacing my dishwasher. My last one kind of blew up and it caught fire. So never leave your dishwasher on when you leave the house. It's a good thing we didn't burn our house down. Anyway, I've never replaced a dishwasher before, so let's learn together. Well, I'm not sure why I didn't start a video about this, but I'm replacing my dishwasher. I had to pull my flooring out. Not just to pull this out, but I've got an issue over here I gotta fix. But for now, let's pull this out. Alright, the first thing you want to do is cut the power off to your dishwasher, which I already did. Here's the dishwasher here, it's off. So we're good there. Next thing you want to do, you want to shut the hot water off. Well, it's the only water going into your dishwasher, so you want to shut that off, which I already did. So we're safe there. Well, the good news, I got it out. Who knows how many years that thing's been in there. Anyway, now I gotta clean up this dog food and stuff. Pretty gross. So all I had to do when I pulled it out is disconnect the hot water and the power cable, and there was 2 brackets holding it under the counter like so. I'll show you guys how to reconnect it when we get to that point. And some unpacking. So I'm just test fitting the dishwasher right now. Nothing's hooked up or anything. As you can see, I got a gap there, so I'm gonna have to pull it out and adjust the legs. There's 4 legs underneath, you'll see it in a sec. So I'm just taking a measurement to see how much I should adjust my legs. So we're gonna say 1 inch. Alright, let's pull the dishwasher out and adjust those legs. Well, there we go. We're gonna do the same all around. Alrighty, I got my legs all adjusted. Now I'm going to reconnect my water supply. I thought I was going to have to replace the whole hose, but that part will work. All I had to do is I had to buy an elbow. And this elbow is for connecting it to the washer. Boom. Well, we're here outside. As you can see, it snowed a little bit. Anyway, the old connector on the old dishwasher was different. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strip these wires so I can connect them to the dishwasher. Well, everything's ready under there. That hole right there, that's for the drain, for the water to drain out. This here's your drain hose. There's supposed to be another hose that connects into here to go down your hole. Hopefully it's inside the dishwasher. If not, I could always use the old one off the old dishwasher. In order to access your electricals from underneath, you got to pull this kick plate out. It just takes a flathead screwdriver to pull it out. In my case, I just used a butter knife. I was too lazy to look for a flat screwdriver. So I had to pull this box apart to get to the wires. So it's just 2 wires, and then you connect the ground in here. Just unscrew that, put your ground around there. And that's where your hot water comes in into the dishwasher. Okay, let's flip this guy back on its legs. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Should have read the book before. It's all good. It's pretty straightforward. Well, before we push everything back in, we're going to connect this drain hose. Alright, to connect the hose, well, it's pretty simple. You'll have a hose clamp here, and you just stick it into there, then slide your little clamp over here. You'll need a pair of pliers for that. Just like that. Then the other end, you're going to want to stick it into your hole. Back in there. Back in there somewhere like that. Anyway, you know what I mean. I got the water line hooked up. I put my elbow on. Well, I pushed it in to where it goes. I just want to get a level on it, make sure everything's level. I didn't connect any hoses. I didn't put the thing down the hole. Just want to see if everything's level. If not, I'll have to do some adjusting. That looks pretty good to me. Do the front here. Look at that, perfect. Well, anyway, if you need to adjust it, it's fairly easy because it's easy to get to the adjustment legs. Easy peasy. Nice and sturdy. Well, this should be the last time I have to pull it out. So what I've decided to do is See how my copper wire is all willy-nilly sticking out too far? I'm gonna have to do some bending. So what I did is I put a piece of Gorilla Tape on the floor. I guess it doesn't have to be Gorilla Tape, but I love the Gorilla Tape. Anyway, it's even to where this has to connect. So what I'll do after I pull it out, I'm gonna bend this in place without having to hurt myself, I guess. Then we'll connect the wires and we're almost there. Well, it's time to hook everything up. I'm gonna throw the dishwasher back in there. And hook everything up. Alright, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been drinking. Anyway, look how dead on my thing is. Alright, time to hook up the water. Give me a sec. I'm coming. Oh, getting too old for this kind of stuff. Anyway, check out my parking. Well, that's gonna hook right up. Fast. Kids, don't drink and install dishwashers. Forgot to put the insulation on. Anyway, a little setback, but that's all good. There's like clips to hold the insulation in place. Soundproofing stuff or whatever. There's like little holes. Yeah, you just do that all around. Uh-oh. Water main break. Ouch. Finger break. Alright, now to connect the water. Well, I got the water hooked up. No leaks. That's a good thing. Okay, now we're going to do the electrical. What we have here is a strain relief. It's for the wires. It didn't come with the dishwasher, but I did manage to salvage it from the old one. Alright, let's install this. That'll go into this box here. Where are we? It'll go into that box there. What you want to do here is you want to pass your wires through here, like so. Right? And then you want to put the wires like so. And this part here, you want to screw it onto the other part there. So you put the wires through there. And you just want to screw that onto there. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to connect the wires and ground it, and then we'll tighten everything up. I have to get a package of these. Well, I got the black and the black, the white and the white. Now I just got to do the ground. The ground goes behind this thing. So right now I'm just tightening this strain relief. Just by hand. Easy peasy. Well, you can see that. My fingers are in the way for sure. But it's just a matter of tightening that. That's all. There we go. So now I just have to tighten up those two screws. Well, I got the cable all nice and tight in there. I just have to put the face back on this box. Well, before I put this cover back on, I'm going to go downstairs and turn the power on and make sure everything's good. Alright, fingers crossed. Do we have juice? We have juice. Cool. So the water's good, check. The electrical's good, check. Now to install these brackets, this will hold the whole thing in place under the counter. So these go into that little groove here, like so. And all I have to do is bend these tabs bendy. Then I'm going to push the dishwasher back in and put a couple of screws onto the counter. I've got my brackets in place. Hey, comes with some Cascade. Anyway, I just got to push it in. So those are right underneath. And there we go, something like that. I'll just jam a couple of screws up there and we'll be good. There we go, we're fastened to the counter. Very cool. Okay, we're gonna put that on. So before I button everything all up, I'm gonna do a load of dishes just to see if there's a leak or anything. Well, I noticed there was a bit of exposed wires in my black and my white, so I just put some electrical tape. Safety third. There we go. Cover's back on. Everything's hooked up. The old whirlpool is working fine. Now I can carry on with my life. Not the fanciest machine, that's for sure. We grabbed the cheapest one they had at Rona. So I put the kick plate on. I almost forgot. I lost one of those pitons. But anyway, the cats probably played with it. It will show up sooner or later. Well, I can scratch that off my honey-do list with my special edition whirlpool. Well, there we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Well, anyway, people, thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. Big cheers. And we'll talk to you guys later.